Tenali Raman and the King's Missing Crown. Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today's story is full of mystery, tension and a brilliant trick. The king's most precious crown has disappeared. Everyone is shocked. The palace is in chaos. Gods search everywhere but find nothing. But here is the strange part. Nobody left the palace. The crown is somewhere inside, but where? And who took it? Everyone is confused. Everyone is worried. But Tenali Raman stays calm. He has a plan, and his plan is so clever it will make the thief reveal himself. This is a perfect mystery story. If you love detective stories and small solutions, you will love this one. Hit the subscriber button and let's this mystery story together. It was a morning of a big festival. King Krishnadevaraya was getting ready for a special ceremony at the temple. He needed to wear his most precious crown, the golden crown with diamonds and rubies. This crown was worn only on the most important days. The king sent his personal servant to bring the crown from the treasury room. The servant went to get it but came back running with a white face. "Your Majesty!" the servant shouted. "What happened? Where is my crown?" The king asked. "Your Majesty, the crown, it's gone. The crown is missing?" The king jumped up from his seat. "Missing? What do you mean missing?" "The treasury room, I opened it with the key, but the crown is not there. The box is empty." The entire palace went into panic. The queen came running. The ministers gathered quickly. The guards rushed to the treasury room. The king, along with his chief minister and guards, ran to the treasury room. They opened the door and looked inside. The room looked normal. Nothing was broken. The window was locked from inside. The door had been locked. Only 3 people had keys: the king, the chief minister, and the head guard. But the crown box was open and it was empty. "How is this possible?" the king asked angrily. "Who has been in this room?" The chief minister checked his records. "Your Majesty, yesterday evening the crown was here. I saw it myself during the routine check. Since then, nobody has entered this room until this morning." "Check the windows. Check for holes in the walls," the king ordered. Guards checked everything. The window was locked from inside. Nobody came in from there. The walls were solid. No holes, no secret passages. The door showed no signs of being broken. "Your Majesty," the head guard said nervously, "this makes no sense. The crown was here yesterday evening. The room was locked all night. Nobody could have entered, but the crown is gone." The king's face became red with anger. "Then it must be someone inside the palace, someone who works here. Everyone is under suspicion." The king ordered all the palace gates to be closed immediately. "Nobody leaves, not servants, not guards, not ministers, nobody. The crown is somewhere in this palace and I will find it." Over 200 people worked in the palace: servants, cooks, guards, cleaners, gardeners, and officials. All of them were gathered in the main courtyard. The chief minister announced by the king's order, "Everyone will be searched. Guards check every person, every room, every corner, every bag." Fear spread through the crowd. Innocent people were scared. The guilty person was probably scared too, but hiding it well. God searched everyone. They checked pockets, bags, clothes. They searched all the rooms, servant quarters, kitchens, storerooms, stables. They even searched gardens and wells. Hours passed. The sun was hot. The people were tired, but the crown was nowhere to be found. The king was going crazy with worry. How can a crown just disappear? It is a big, heavy crown. Where could it be? Tenali had been watching everything quietly. He noticed something important while everyone was scared. One person looked especially nervous. It was Gopal, a trusted palace servant who had worked there for 10 years. Gopal was sweating more than others. His hands were shaking. He kept looking around nervously. But Tenali didn't say anything yet. He needed proof, not just a suspicion. Tenali walked to the king. Your Majesty, may I try something? The king, frustrated and angrily, said, Tenali, we have searched everywhere. What else can we do? I have an idea. But I needed everyone to trust me and follow my instructions. Exactly. The king knew Tenali was smart. All right, what do you want to do? Tenali spoke loudly so everyone could hear. The thief is very clever. They hide the crown so well that we cannot find it by searching. But I know a way to make the crown reveal itself. People looked confused. How can a crown reveal itself? Tenali continued. In my village, we have a magic stick. This stick has special powers. If the thief touches it, the stick grows longer by 1 inch. But if an innocent person touches it, nothing happens. People whispered among themselves. Was this true? Did such magic really exist? Tenali explained, I will give each person a stick of the same size. Everyone must take their stick to their room and keep it under their pillow tonight. Tomorrow morning we will collect all the sticks. The stick that has grown longer belongs to the thief. The king looked doubtful, but he trusted Tenali. All right, let's try this. Tenali went to the palace workshop. He cut exactly 203 sticks, one for each person in the palace. Each stick was exactly 12 in long. He measured carefully to make sure all sticks were the same size. Then he gave one stick to each person. Servant, guards, cooks, and everyone. Keep this under your pillow tonight. Don't break it, don't cut it, don't lose it. Tomorrow morning, bring it back to me. That night, the palace was very quiet. Everyone was thinking about the magic stick under their pillow. But one person couldn't sleep. Gopal, the thief. He thought, if I am holding the crown and I touch the stick, everyone will know I am the thief. That magic stick will grow and expose me. What should I do? He thought and thought. Then he had an idea. Wait, if the magic makes the stick grow by 1 inch, I will cut 1 inch off my stick right now. Then tomorrow, even after it grows, it will be the same size as everyone else's stick. I will be safe. Gopal took out a knife. He carefully measured 1 inch from his stick and cut it off. Then he hid the small piece and went to sleep, feeling clever and safe. The next morning, everyone gathered in the courtyard again. One by one, people brought their sticks to Tenali. He measured each stick carefully. 12 inch, 12 inch, 12 inch. Every stick was exactly the same size. Then came Gopal's turn. He walked forward confidently and gave his stick to Tenali. He measured it. His eyes became sharp. The stick is only 11 inch. Then crowd gasped. Gopal, his face went white. What? No, that's impossible. Only the thief would cut his stick, Tenali said calmly. Because only the thief would be afraid of the sticks growing longer. An innocent person wouldn't worry. But the thief cut 1 inch of his stick, thinking it would grow back. But there was no magic at all. It was just a test to see who was afraid. Everyone stared at Gopal. You are the thief, the king shouted. Where is my crown? Gopal fell into his knees, crying, Forgive me, your majesty, I was greedy. I hid it in the grain storage room inside the large pot of rice. I was planning to make it out slowly, little by little, and smuggle it out of the palace over many months. Gods immediately ran to the grain storage and found the crown. exactly where Gopal said. It was covered with rice but undamaged. The king was relieved, but also, Gopal, you worked here for 10 years. I trusted you. Why did you do this? Gopal cried, I have debts, Your Majesty. I made bad choices. I am sorry. The king ordered. Take him to prison. He will be punished according to law. As God took Gopal away, the king turned to Tenali. Brilliant, Tenali. There was no magic stick at all. You just used psychology. Tenali smiled. Your Majesty. Guilt is a powerful thing. It makes people act in ways that people expose themselves. Wow, what an amazing story, right, friends? Tenali didn't use magic. He used understanding of human psychology. Let's talk about the important lesson here. This in real life, when people lie, they often talk too much, trying to explain everything. When people cheat, they become defensive even when no one accuses them. Guilt changes behavior. Second, the cleverest solutions are often the simplest ones. The king and his god searched the entire palace physically, but Tenali didn't search at all. He just created a situation where the thief would expose himself. Sometimes working smart is better than working hard. Third, the trust is precious and betrayal has consequences. Gopal worked in the palace for 10 years. The king trusted him. But one moment of greed destroyed everything. His job, his reputation, his freedom. Was it worth it? Never. Here is something important. Many people think they can get away with wrong things. They think they are clever enough not to get caught. But guilt is like a shadow. It follows you everywhere. It affects your sleep, your peace of mind, your behavior. Living honestly might seem harder sometimes. You might not get rich quickly, you might not take shortcuts, but you will sleep peacefully at night. You won't fear being exposed. You won't cut imaginary sticks because of guilt. Think about this. Is there something you are doing that you shouldn't be doing? Something small, maybe lying to someone, hiding something, cheating in some way. That thing is like Gopal's stick. It might seem small, but it is cutting away at your peace of mind. The best thing is fix it now. Apologize if you need to return what it is not yours. Tell the truth. You will feel so much lighter. If the story made you think, hit the like button. Share it with friends who love mystery stories. Comment below. Have you ever seen someone expose themselves because of guilt? Tell us your story. For more Tenali Raman stories, subscribe us. Full of wisdom and cleverness. Ring that bell, you never miss them. Remember, friends, honesty is not just what about being good. It is about being free. Free from fear, free from guilt, free from worry. A clear mind is worth more than the golden crown. Until next time, stay honest, stay smart, and stay peaceful.